Welcome back to another episode of Game Over Played Again, where this week we are going to dive into some Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I am your host, Tom Watson.
And I am your host, Anthony Morris.
And what you been doing, bud?
Just been busy, man.
Yeah?
Wedding planning, getting things ready. We're on the home stretch finally, and
hot dog. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I haven't seen you forever.
It's been a while. I know you've been busy traveling, playing with new toys.
Absolutely.
Getting new toys.
Playing motorcycle.
It's
all right. It's all good.
I like it.
Yeah. So have you been playing any video games the last couple of weeks?
I played Mario, and really nothing too crazy. I haven't felt like I've had a whole lot of time to get too deep into anything.
No.
Played, we did the episode, the Siggy, A Fart from Medusa, and I've played through that a time or two just because it's a nice little short playthrough, and it's always fun.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's a good palate cleanser, but it's been hard to just kind of sit down and really dive into anything at the moment.
Absolutely, it has been. I haven't played hardly anything. Right after we did Siggy, I played some Super Mario Brothers on my original Nintendo and got through that, got pissed off, shut the game off. My childhood all over again.
I love it.
And we'll be talking about that again real soon. And then a little bit of Pokemon Go.
Okay.
And that is it. I haven't had time.
Yeah, I know you said today when you accidentally turned the PS5 on twice that was the first time you had turned it on in a week.
Right? And that was just trying to set up the equipment for today.
Yeah.
One of those weeks.
Has been one of those weeks. Yeah. But hopefully here in the next month or so it'll lighten up a little bit.
Yep, no worries. As long as we're alive and kicking, we're good.
Something like that.
All right. Well, let's get on to our game. All right, we are back, and who can forget that theme song? It is burned into my brain. It will be there for the rest of my life. It's so iconic.
It is. It's timeless.
I love it. So we'll just dive into some gameplay. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so right out of the gate, I got this this was my first Nintendo game.
Really?
And it came with this and Duck Hunt. Did you ever play Duck Hunt?
I did play Duck Hunt. That was a good game.
I don't know how you play it now without a CRT monitor because it doesn't really work.
Yeah,
these days
that would be tough.
People are starting to sell them again.
They are. That's making a comeback.
Jackasses.
And they're selling them for outrageous prices.
Yeah, it's stupid prices. And I gave so many of those away and recycled so many of them. But that first Goomba, how many people do you think that first Goomba has killed in this game?
At least everyone who's played it for the first time.
At least once. I can remember playing this with my friends, and one of us would be Mario, one of us would be Luigi, and, one of us was a jackass and would unhook the controller so the other person would, I'm finally going to play, and I die. We were mean.
We used to do that on boxing games.
Yeah, that too.
Before
we just did it all the time.
Round start, pull the controller out.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, they're playing and jerk the controller out of their hand. Yeah. No, it's great. But yeah, that first little Goomba, he's quite the little character there.
He's a booger.
Yeah.
He is a booger.
And it's funny because I fired up the original Nintendo to play, and I got the advantage there, so you can toggle between first player and second player.
Yep.
And sure as shit, right out of the gate, he killed me. Like, I don't know how to play this game. I know how to play the game, but he's got some fury there.
He's got a little bit.
Yeah, but this is such an iconic game. I hope that our podcast can do it justice.
I hope so too. It really is an iconic game, and for what it is, it's a pretty big game.
It is.
It's a very big game.
It is.
But so I was going to ask, what did you end up playing it on? Did you play it on the original system?
Well, I did. I don't remember how far I got, and life just happened, so I shut it off. And
Sure.
moved on. I honestly can't remember if I've beaten this as a child. I'm old, I'm very old and fragile. And so I just don't remember if I did. And if I did, I don't know if I used the Game Genie to pull it off, because level 8's a bastard. And I struggle with Bowser's Castle on the very last one. You're supposed to. It's the end. It's supposed to be hard.
But they definitely don't give you any breaks.
No. I mean, if if you're smart and you go through all the worlds and, get all the lives that you can, and, you can cheese the game a little bit and get a bunch of lives.
Yeah.
If you are willing to put in the time, which is great. But if you warp right from 1-2 to 4, then you get up to, was it 4 to 5, and then you go to 8 or something I can't remember what it is.
Something like that.
But, if you use the warp tunnels and you only have 3 or 4 lives,
yeah.
it's a mother.
It's a challenge.
So, and it is what it is, but it's all good. And, when I was little, that's what I would do. I would just, I gotta get to World 4 and play World 4. This is great. I get to skip these other ones. And, I didn't have an appreciation for it back then.
Sure.
And now with it being on the Switch, when you do something stupid, you can just rewind it a little bit.
It is a life-saving feature.
Well, it's
literally
cheating. It's completely cheating.
Yeah.
But, that, I'm sure that's the only reason I beat Bowser's Castle.
Oh, same here.
Because that timer, I only had 1 life left, or 2 lives or something. It wasn't a lot. And so I'd rewind it and, okay, try that door.
Right.
Rewind it. Try the next door. Jeez, it's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is.
But once you've done it enough times, you better remember it so you can do it again. But I only play this game like maybe once a year, maybe once every 2 years. And usually it's not a full game.
Right.
This is actually the game I'll play if Natalie's driving. And we
Oh,
have the
nice.
Switch with us.
Nice.
And it's really cool on the Switch when you play it. You go back through it.
Right.
And it's a little bit harder.
Right.
And did the Nintendo do that?
I don't remember if the original Nintendo did it or not.
Yeah.
But it is very noticeable on the Switch.
Yeah, and it's just gorgeous on the Switch. Now, what about you? Where did you play this?
So I played it on the Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
I did.
Nice.
And I don't have a Switch 2. I tried to sneak that into the groceries a time or two, and it's just not going well.
Yeah, I can't. I've played the Switch too.
Oh, you finally got to check it out?
Yeah, Tommy let me play his.
It
and,
made an appearance?
It did make an appearance, and I got to play Mario Kart, and I'm digging it.
Are you?
Yeah, he took it away.
Did he?
Yeah.
I bet he did. Is your grocery bill going to get exponentially expensive here soon?
It really can't. As much as I would love to, this might have to be a next year purchase.
Really?
I got things I want to put on my motorcycle. For those that don't know yet, I upgraded to a bigger motorcycle, and of course it's just like when you buy a car. Oh, I got to have this accessory. Ooh,
right.
I got to have that one. Ooh, this is pretty. It lights up. All the good stuff.
Oh yeah, got to do all the things.
I got a new helmet.
You did. You didn't show me your new helmet.
Well, it's not here yet. I ordered a new helmet.
Oh, nice.
I know, right? New bike, got to have a new helmet.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's something with the new helmet. The way that you're speaking of it.
No, not at all. It's just badass.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't get like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed helmet.
No, if I would have got the green bike instead of the white one, I totally would have done that. And one of my widow's son's friends goes, were you in the military service at all? And I'm like, no. And he goes, well, then you don't get a green bike.
Oof.
Apparently that's bad juju.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I never would have thought.
And I totally, I would totally take and put the white star on the side. I would actually, it would either be Donnied out.
Oh, that would be
purple,
cool. Yeah.
Purple lights and stripes and stuff like that.
That would be sweet.
Which is what I would want to do. Or I'd have to military it out. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get made fun of no matter what I do, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, and so for its maiden, I'm sorry, we're getting away from the game, but I'm just so.
It's a nice bike.
I'm in ooh and ah right now, but basically, I took off Saturday morning, woke up 3:00 here, got on an airplane, Went to Kennewick, Washington.
Watched the Minecraft movie.
I started the Minecraft movie. That is something for a different podcast. I'll have to finish it and we can review it.
We'll have to
How's
do that. That sounds
Because
good.
I'll probably get further into that than I will into the game. Not a big Minecraft player. But then I rode that thing all the way down to Idaho Falls to pick up Jason and spent the night with him.
Nice.
He had a hotel. He was visiting family.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And then we got up the next morning and we went through the Tetons and through Wyoming and a couple ugly parts of Wyoming. They need to put some trees in that state, dude.
Mostly ugly, in my opinion.
Well, the left-hand side of the state's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But, you start getting into the middle and it's like being in eastern Montana.
It's rough.
Ugh.
It's a long, long haul.
Yeah. And actually it was a longer day. And so on the way from Kennewick down to Idaho Falls, I may or may not have broken all of the traffic laws. It's a fun bike, dude. It is very comfortable at 95 on that bike.
Broke all the traffic laws.
Well, it was 70.
Okay.
That's not a speeding ticket. That's a go to jail ticket.
Yeah, very much.
Especially where I was.
Definitely.
Yes,
They don't mess around.
In fact, so I'm running 95 and I'm in the driving lane and somebody passes me in the passing lane. Like I was standing fucking still. If that bike had doors, it would have been blown off. And I'm like, holy shit. And, I look down, I see that I'm doing 95. And so I let off the throttle.
Yeah.
And let it go back down to the cruise control, which is 70 because we're in a 70 mile an hour zone.
Right.
And I got to watch the police car pull out and pull him over. It was spectacular.
I bet it was.
If he would have just waited 30 more seconds, that would have been me getting pulled over.
It would have been. You lucked out. Someone was looking out for you.
So many times I lucked out. It seemed like every time I let off the throttle, there was a cop.
Oh, man.
It just... and it was great. I got to try out all the different seasons. I got to try rain.
Okay.
I got to try blistering sun.
Okay.
I'm thankful I didn't get snow.
That could have been exciting.
But there was some mini hail.
Ooh.
Yeah. It didn't last hardly any time. It was one of those things like, are you fucking kidding me? And then it was done. So it must have just been like a little cell.
Yeah, just enough to keep it interesting for you.
Right. And then the next day when Jason was there, he took the lead. He likes being out front. He says he doesn't like being out front, but he likes being out front. So he sets the pace.
Right.
So the guy behind him can't pass. And so for the most part, we were at the speed limit or barely above it until we got to Sturgis. There was one time where he just he didn't really care that they slow the interstate down during Sturgis.
Right.
They slow it down to 65, which is bullshit.
It is.
And we still ran 80.
He seems like a pretty cautious rider for the most part.
He is. Oh, he's excellent.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I would. There's a few people that I would ride anywhere with, and he's one of them.
Good.
And that list is starting to get a little bit bigger, but I have trust issues on a bike.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Everybody's out to get you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to tie it back in, like that fucking Goomba.
Like the Goomba.
He's out to get you.
He is.
Okay, so we're back to the game again?
I suppose so.
Okay, great. So, level 1, World 1.
World 1.
World 1, level 1. That's actually that's where we're starting.
World 1, level 1.
Right. There's 32 levels in this game.
That's a lot.
8 worlds equals 32 levels. And 1-1 it's pretty nice. It's straightforward. It's an introduction to the game, the mechanics. Hey, this is how you jump. This is how you run. This is, I got a mushroom. I'm going to get bigger. Oh, here's a star. Kind of lame. No place to use it. You use it on one thing. You just kind of get a feel for the game.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a very good introduction to the game.
It is. And then you got to make sure you rack yourself on the flagpole of the castle.
You have to.
You got to get that 5,000 points.
Rub it right down the nards.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen that video where he dies up on the flagpole?
I don't think I have.
That's the funniest thing ever. Oh, there's Mario. What's he doing up there? Down to the bottom. Poor Mario.
Oh, poor Mario.
And so we got that, and then it drops us right in the dungeon for 1-2.
Yep.
And I got to ask, do you warp? or do you just finish out the levels?
I finish out the levels.
Nice. What a good boy.
I'm not a terribly big fan of warping.
Yeah, it depends on it depends on how long I have to play and what I want to play.
Sure.
There's something satisfying about, like I said earlier, going through all of the levels in all the worlds and racking up those lives.
It is. There is a sense of accomplishment, and
definitely.
but the warping is fun. The hidden entrances are always a good time.
Yep.
But I try to stay true and take it piece by piece. Do we know how many levels per world there are?
Well, if it's 32, there'd be 4.
4 per world?
Per world, yeah.
I'm not a mathematician, but you're a math magician, so that works out nice.
I'm not. I can divide. I can multiply.
I didn't make it that far.
You got time. You're going to get married. You can multiply later.
Yeah, there you go. You have to divide first, but...
All right, sidebar here. So I know Grandma listens to this. Does Mom listen to this?
Mom does not. Mom is not tech savvy enough to figure out how to listen to podcasts.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because we don't want to, we just that's good.
That's good. She just got her phone connected to the Bluetooth in her car.
Oh,
so we're working on getting her set up with a music streaming service.
Okay. Spotify's good.
Spotify's good.
They have a good podcast on there called Game Over, Played Again.
Nice plug.
I know, right?
She's currently using the free version of YouTube Music.
That sounds horrible.
It has been pretty awful, but...
Well, Spotify has a free one.
Spotify does have a free one.
You just have to... It uses your data, though.
Yes.
You can't download anything for later. That's the one thing I like about Spotify is I download my music.
Yeah.
And then when I'm on the bike, it doesn't skip around or anything. It just plays whatever's downloaded.
And I have an Android, but I do use Apple Music still.
Oh, do you?
I do. I like it. It's what I know.
Yeah, to each their own, man. Not a problem. So we get done with World 1, and then we're going to go into World 2, and that introduces the first Hammer Brother and the first underwater level.
I like the underwater levels.
Do you?
I do. The mechanic is a little strange.
Yeah.
But I love the ambiance. I think it's a lot of fun.
It's a love-hate relationship with me.
Is it?
Yeah. Because I can dun 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 dun, and you're just going through and you're
peaceful.
Yeah, you're just peaceful. You're shooting shit with your little lava ball. Yeah. It's great. And then you lose it and
then you're dead.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. When you lose it, you're kind of screwed.
You're done.
So that's fun, and then we pop into World 3, we got the fire shooting plants. It was nice when they didn't shoot fire.
I liked it when they didn't shoot fire.
You go up, you go up next to their tube and they go back down and then they don't pop up because you're just sitting right there.
Right.
It's great. It's a great time. Why did they have to evolve?
I didn't like it. I really don't like them shooting fire. It's hard to time it.
Yeah. And then that one has another underground level that gets a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. It just keeps ramping it up and ramping it up. World 4, we have the flying cheeps in that one, don't we?
The flying cheeps.
Yeah. And it's platforming. It's a little bit harder. That's the one that has the little platforms that disappear, right?
Yes.
Or like you touch it and then it drops.
Yes. Falls out of the game.
Whole bag right there.
Yeah.
Jeez. That level can soft block you.
Oh, easily.
And you're like, do I just die now?
Just call it a day.
Right?
Game over. Play it again later.
Yes. When you play this, do you run?
Speed run it?
Yeah. No. I mean, just hold the button down so your guy runs all the time.
Yeah.
I never let up on that.
Yeah. No, that's
every time I let up on it, I die.
I do too. You got to keep a pace.
Sometimes I die because I'm going too fast.
There's got to be a healthy balance somewhere, but
I'm sure somebody knows what that one is, but I sure as shit don't. And then we drop into World 5 and we start playing through that. It's getting harder again.
It's getting harder again. The game really starts to kind of tip at World 4.
It does. When do we get our first the angry sun?
Oh,
because he can go to hell.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, I mean they're actually kind of fun levels, but he's a jerk.
He is a jerk.
And the little guy that throws the little spiky balls.
I hate that guy.
That's just floating around on the cloud. I can't remember his name. We talked about him in Mario Kart.
We episode. Did. He's awful.
Well, he's pretty nice in Mario Kart.
In Mario Kart, yes.
Yeah,
Not
'cause,
in
you know, he
Super
saves
Mario
you,
World.
but this one he's trying to hurt you.
He's kind of a jackass.
You know, you can jump on him.
Oh,
And-
really?
yeah, if you jump on him, you kill him,
Mm.
and then you play for another 30 seconds without crap falling on you.
And then he's back.
He comes back. I think the only way to get you can get rid of the sun with the star though, right?
I believe you can get rid of the sun with the star,
Yeah.
and as far as I know, that's the only way to get rid of the
Right.
sun.
And you get that at like, I don't know, the end
Yeah, when you don't
when you don't freaking need it.
or in the beginning when you don't need it.
You know, it'd be cool, and I'm glad that they introduced it in Mario 3. You know, where you can go in the menu and you have a star and it's saved.
Oh,
and then
yes.
you can use it.
Yes,
That would be brilliant for that level.
it would be nice,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. But then we get into World 5. We're rocking our way through there. The Bowser's Castle got harder.
Bowser's Castle gets quite a bit harder.
And we got the big rocks that come down and smash you like a motherfucker.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. And refresh my memory. Do we have Boo in that Bowser's Castle? Because there's one level where you're trying to find that door, and it's a pain in the ass, and he is just chasing you everywhere.
I don't remember which one he's in.
Can't remember which one he is specifically.
You know, when
either.
I play this, I just I can shut my mind off and I can just
kind of
I just go.
Right.
You know, I'm 10 years old. I'm playing. I'm rocking. It don't really freaking matter. You know, I mean, I still revert to that 10-year-old, and especially if I'm playing it on the NES, and you know, get mad and shut it off.
Start cussing.
Right. At least with the Switch, I just hit rewind.
I actually broke my first game console playing this.
Did you?
I did. It was
the controller.
the whole console. It was not intentional.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was and it wasn't. I was mad, so I took my frustration out, but I didn't intend to break anything. I was playing it, and I was sitting on the floor, and I had the Nintendo system up on, like, a dresser.
Oh,
and
you pulled it out.
I died, and I just was like, oh, damn it, and I yanked the controller
Yeah,
and pulled it right off the
son of a
dresser,
bitch.
smashed it on the floor,
Yep.
and that was the last one I had.
Bought it 6 times.
You bought the game six times.
Yeah. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But you were asking me, and I just thought of it. There was another system. I bought it 7. I've bought it 7 times.
7 times.
Fuck. Okay, we'll get to there. Anyway, and then we hit level 6. Still harder.
Yep.
Now we have lava.
We have the lava pits.
Yep.
The cheeps.
Yep. And more underwater. Your favorite?
I do enjoy the underwater level. In all the Mario games, I do enjoy.
Do ya?
I do.
Yeah.
There's something so liminal and peaceful about it.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, you know, and then, you know, we just keep getting harder. So now we're going to play in level 7. I don't play in level 7 very much. You know, it just gets harder and harder. And then we finally get to 8. You know, maybe that's why I skip around so damn much.
Because you don't like certain
I just don't
worlds.
want to do these last 3 levels.
What?
I don't know. Sounded good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like the challenging platforms and the disappearing
I kind of want to get in,
ground
get it done, move on with my day.
Sure.
No. But that final level, man. You know, you go through there and it's as challenging as it can be. And then you get to Bowser's Castle.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to find the door.
Yes.
To find the other door.
To find the other door. And I think that might be where Boo is chasing you.
It's very well, yeah, of course he's in there.
Yeah. But I think that's
I'm
one
not
that's
sure.
an extra big pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I was going the wrong door, and I end up right back where I was.
Yeah.
And
you run out of time.
And then you run out of time, and then.
Yeah. That's why you need to run through all the worlds and get all the lives and everything when you're rocking the Nintendo. You know, if you're rocking it on the Switch or then like I said,
just rewind.
Yeah, rewind. But so I'll this is a good spot to do it. You know, so I bought the original Nintendo that my parents bought came with it. So that's one.
Okay.
So then Super Nintendo came out with the compilation, you know, that had 1, 2, and 3, and then the Lost Levels.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2.
There's 2.
And then I got it on the Wii.
Okay.
It's $5 on the Wii, so why wouldn't I get it on the Wii?
Can't miss a sale like that.
I know, right? And then we moved it over to the Wii U, but that doesn't count because I didn't have to buy it. I just moved it over.
Sure.
So
Which you have sitting.
I have it sitting right there, yeah. And then of course on the Switch.
Yeah.
So that's the 4. Right?
Now did you buy it? Did you buy it on the Switch separately, or are you utilizing
service?
Okay.
Yeah, through the live service. But then
I don't know if I'd count that then.
I pay for that son of a bitch.
You do pay for it, and I play it. I'm thankful for
right.
that.
And then so I have the Nintendo version, and then I have the Super Nintendo version on the Switch. Okay, so that's 5.
So for those who this might be their first episode, Tom has a thing where he buys multiples of the same game.
It's not that I mean to. It's just an iconic game. It's a lot of fun. But
this isn't the only game that this has happened with.
No, it's not the only game. But then I have it on emulators.
Sure.
I have it on the arcade.
The arcade.
Okay, so what are we up to? 6?
6, yeah.
And then I have that. I have another emulator running around here someplace. I think it's on the big TV out there.
Okay.
It's not an arcade style, but
Sure.
I mean, I could, but there's just games that work on it that doesn't work on the other.
Yeah.
And I'm too lazy to figure out why.
Right.
Actually, I'm not smart enough to figure out why, and I'm too lazy to learn.
It's a Cody question.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
He is very good at that.
I asked Christopher those questions, and he's like,
He doesn't want to help.
For an IT guy, he doesn't IT much. For me. I hope he listens to this episode. I hope I get an angry phone call.
Well, who wants to work from home?
Who wants to help their old dad try to figure out technology? That's what you're saying. I mean, I get that. That's what I used to be 15, 20 years ago.
Maybe if you paid him, he might help you out.
Sure. Anyway, and then I've back in the 90s, even in the early 2000s, everybody had like their own little version of this.
Yeah.
You'd find it, I don't know how to describe it, but people would take it and mess with it.
Oh yeah.
And then you could play it. And and a poor man's Mario, where they didn't call it Super Mario Brothers, Super Marco or whatever,
Right, there was all different parodies,
Plumber Man,
renditions.
Yeah, but it was clearly a ripoff for Super Mario.
Definitely.
I'm not too sure. I didn't have some kind of version of this on my phone.
I definitely had a version of it on my phone.
Yeah, it might not have been called Super Mario Brothers, but it was a Mario Brothers game.
This is bringing back such an interesting memory for me. I can remember being a kid, even back when I lived out in Lockwood, and I got a box of Captain Crunch cereal, and it was one of the ones that came with a CD-ROM in it, and it was a ripoff of Super Mario, but you played as Captain Crunch.
Oh, cool.
It was so much fun, and I totally...
So were all the other characters the same? Or
no, it was all...
Captain Crunch people?
Captain Crunch people as well.
Nice.
It was Super Mario, but it was Captain Crunch themed, and it was amazing. And I just remembered that. That was such a good time.
Did it only have level 1-1?
It might have only had level 1-1. I don't remember that specifically, but I remember the disc was like Nintendo GameCube size, but you put it in the PC, and it was...
Well, I'll tell you what. I play World 1-1 and 1-2 more than any other level.
Oh, sure.
It's just one of those things where it's just, oh, this is so much fun. Oh, okay, screw this. I'm done.
You shut it off.
Yeah. I'll go play something else. I've played this game over and over, and I'm going to keep playing this game over and over. It's just, I'll start playing a game, and if it's not grabbing me right away, I go play another game.
Yeah.
When you have 5 million games at your disposal, it's not like when we were little.
You had to go to the video library and Lockwood Video.
You went to the expensive place, huh?
Well, so when I was growing up, I think Lockwood Video had just closed down when I was old enough to go with my family to go get games.
Yeah. And was Video Library first and then they got bought out, or was it vice versa?
Video Library was first, and then they became Movie Gallery.
Right.
And then, being in Lockwood, we every so often would make it out to the Heights to go to Blockbuster, but...
Oh, that was on Grand, though.
I never went to the one on Grand.
They didn't... Oh, they did
They
have
did
one
have
out
one
in
out in the Heights. Yeah, it's where it was on Main Street. It
Yeah,
was
right across from
from
Godfather.
straight across the street. Yeah, it's a TDS Fiber and a Domino's and a drop-in daycare place now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Blockbuster I used to go to.
Oh, see, I never went into that one. I always used the one on Grand,
Oh,
and
that was
which
fun.
would have been smart back then. Well, back when I was into video games and Blockbuster was around, they didn't have the one in the Heights yet.
Ah,
So when it went out to the Heights, I had kind of, it was what it was,
right.
And we had Hastings, and
Yeah,
I mean, we
have
had so many
Hastings.
options back then.
We did. I miss Hastings a lot.
Yeah. So we talked about the world a little bit. We haven't really talked about the characters. They are what they are.
They are what they are.
I do prefer playing this game on the Super Nintendo version. It's a little bit more refined.
Yeah,
It looks a lot better.
it's definitely more crisp.
Yes, it is. But I thought, I'll play both of them and see which one I like better. And I tell you what, it was there was no going back. Once you've played it on the Super Nintendo, it is hard to play.
It is
forward.
hard to go back.
And it actually wasn't too bad to play with a Wii remote.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just a small brick. It doesn't
Yeah.
hurt your hands.
Yeah.
You only need the D-pad and the 2 buttons.
That's true.
So
So what controller did you play it on the retro system? Because that thing looks interesting.
that's the advantage.
Yeah,
With the joystick and the 2 great big ass buttons.
that looks like it
and-
could hurt your hands.
Well, the idea is I set it on the desk and I play, but of course, I don't. It's sitting in my lap, kicked back on the couch, playing it. Because why wouldn't you? So we hit on the warp zones.
Yep.
A little bit. So when you are in World 1, 2, when you first get into the dungeon and you go past the pipes,
Mhm.
you can go to World 2, 3, or 4.
That's quite the jump.
Hell yeah, it is.
Quite the jump.
And then when you get into 4, you can go in a warp in no, it's not 4. 4, 2. And
Okay.
the second level of the fourth world.
Right.
You can go into a warp that'll do 6, 7, and 8.
All the way to Bowser's Castle.
Yeah. I mean, you can keep going, and you can even warp over to 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know why they gave an option, or why they didn't just put 6, 7, 8, or 5, 6, 7, 8 in the same area. I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see what the reasoning behind that is.
Yeah, but it is kind. I am kind of curious. Did they do that for people who are speedrunning? Because speedrunning wasn't a thing back then.
No, it wasn't, unless they were so far ahead of the time they were anticipating it.
It's possible.
I mean, Nintendo's...
They had an arcade version of this. I can't remember what they called it, but there would always be like 10 or 15 games, or maybe only 12. I don't know.
Mhm.
And you could just keep plopping in quarters
Oh, nice.
and play Mario, which I thought was weird because they brought that to the home systems on purpose.
Yeah.
Because the arcade was always better. You go down there, you have $5 and you just throw quarters in everything.
I do miss a good arcade.
Well, they're hard to find now.
They are very hard to find.
Because I know Bones closed.
Bones closed up.
I'd love to go in there and play some of those games
Oh, yeah.
again.
That Bones was a lot of fun. They had good pizza. And
It was all right.
You don't like American Classic Pizza Company?
Well, when I went in there, it tasted like cardboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe American Classic wasn't there at that time. Maybe they were doing
Cardboard?
like Red Baron cardboard pizzas. And there's nothing wrong with cardboard pizza.
No, I mean, I get a craving for Little Caesars every once in a while.
Oh, I'd rather have a cardboard pizza.
Get some crazy bread.
Ugh,
Get all
oh.
greasy.
The crazy bread is nice, but they need to cook that shit.
Yeah. You just gotta pop it in the oven for a little longer
I
when
guess.
you get home.
But yeah, so you said you do run.
Yes.
when you're
do the
playing.
sprint.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would drive me insane.
It's so slow.
It's
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
well, you can't do 3/4 of the shit if you're not running.
No, you gotta have that sprint ready.
Yeah. What else should we talk about?
So I know on the original Nintendo or the Super Nintendo, there's different glitches in the game. So
Yeah.
like there's the invisible block where you can jump and just infinitely hit it and keep gaining coins. I couldn't find some of those similar glitches on the Switch. So I don't know if when they ported it over, if they removed that.
I don't know how many of those are true. Because I've went through to try to do some of those, and I've never found them.
I'd found a couple when I was younger.
Okay.
And I can remember like the infinite
I remember
coins.
a couple invisible blocks.
Yeah, the invisible blocks. I found when I was younger. I remember the infinite mushroom block.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and no matter how many times you hit it, a mushroom will always pop out, but it's invisible as well. But
I remember a lot of those tricks were in the Nintendo Powers.
Oh, were they?
Mm-hmm.
I never got Nintendo Power. So
Well,
that
that's
would've been
because
cool.
that was... Dude, everybody had thrown their copy away by the time you came around.
Had they? I wonder when it shut down.
Yeah, I don't know. But there was Nintendo Power and a couple others that were fun because they would have like maps of the different worlds.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, they'd be all fold out, and you could look through those. And then you got all your power ups. You got you have the mushroom. Obviously, you have the mushroom.
The mushroom is iconic and essential.
And after watching the movie, we understand that Mario doesn't actually like mushrooms.
No, which is hilarious.
That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like mushrooms.
He's in the Mushroom Kingdom. It's
right.
all like
that would be my luck too.
Get stuck in a world that you hate.
Right. Oh. Well, didn't the Sonic movie they threw Robotnik in, wasn't it like a mushroom world or something like that, and he made like mushroom coffee and all this other crap?
Actually, haven't seen the Sonic movies yet.
Okay, sorry, spoiled it.
That's okay. That's all right.
It's old, dude.
Yeah, I just haven't watched it. I just watched Pixels like a year ago.
Oh, that was a year ago though.
Well, yeah, but that was the first time.
Well, that was the first time I realized that Pac-Man was the villain.
I never looked at it from that angle either.
I know.
That's an interesting thought.
He's mean.
He is mean.
Speaking of which, I cannot wait to play Shadow Labyrinth.
That will be fun.
Oh,
I
can't wait to play that and do an episode of that one.
That's going to be a good game.
Oh my gosh, that might have to be around Christmas time or something.
It'd be a good... I don't know if it'd be a good Christmas episode, but it would be fun.
Well, not a Christmas episode, but that's probably when I'll have time to buy it and
play it.
But then we get the firepower.
I love the firepower.
I do too. And I don't care if I have firepower every time that fire flower pops up, I have to have it.
Have to. Essential.
The points don't do you any damn good.
Not really, no.
Bragging rights?
That's about it.
Nobody really cares.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like anybody else can really see your score online.
Yeah, and as soon as you shut the machine off, you lost it.
It's gone, so.
So nobody believes you anyway.
Right.
And then the star.
And the star.
Which you always get at the end of the level.
When it doesn't matter.
When it doesn't freaking matter.
They do it on purpose.
I know. Actually, it's not true, but it feels like it, doesn't it?
It definitely feels
you
like
get past one little thing, a Hammer Brother or something. It's great with a Hammer Brother.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let's see. What else? I know you kind of touched on the hidden blocks.
Yeah, we talked
and whatnot. And then there's all the warp zones from the pipes that you go down and you collect coins.
Yes.
That's always helpful because every time you get 100 coins, you get a life.
Yep.
So at least they made a reason to collect all the coins.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I'm glad that they're not just there to just be there.
Right.
They actually serve a purpose, which there's some games where they have coins and different things to collect and they don't really know why.
Right. Well, because they're trying to make it like a Mario game and you're like, okay, I collected all the coins.
Now what?
Now what?
Yeah.
I didn't get any extra lives. This sucks, Well, speaking of extra lives, then they have the green mushroom.
Yep, they have the green mushroom.
Every once in a while, those are helpful.
They are very helpful.
Some of them I die getting, which is a treat. I don't know why you're laughing. Is it the look on my face?
It was the look, yeah.
Okay. No, I get it. And then, the thing is, this game, it is as good as you'll let it be.
Yes.
The more you play it, the better you get, the more fun you have, all that good stuff. But it's just, I don't know how to describe it, man. It's just so iconic.
It is. It's a timeless game.
It is. Well, no, there's time. You have 300 seconds.
Right. Good one. It was a good dad joke.
I know, right?
But
have you ever let that time run out?
I have.
Yeah, usually it's on level fucking 8 in the castle.
Typically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Typically. So actually, when I was younger, I didn't realize it was timed. And on one level, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna look at everything, and I'm gonna collect every coin I
And then
can."
you just die.
And then it's just over, and it's like, "What the hell?"
Right.
So that's how I found out it was timed. I'm sure that's how most people found out.
And you didn't have to play this game with somebody else.
No.
Ever, did you?
No.
Like a friend, a buddy.
Nope. It was typically just played it with just myself.
Right. So when you're doing that, it's great because you just go.
Yeah.
But when you play with 2 players and you have somebody just going through and they're just, kicking ass and
Taking names.
all that good stuff, and they're just boom, 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 boom. And now they're like on level 5 and they finally die. And hey, it's your turn. What? Oh, yeah, we're playing a game. Cool. And then I get in there and, because I'm second player and that first fucking Goomba gets me because, I'm a dumbass. Or my controller's unplugged, or they gave me the broken one, or X, Y,
They
Z.
gave you the broken one.
God. And then they get to play some more. Or sometimes it was the other way around. It doesn't matter. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, we were mean to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Keeps it interesting, I guess.
Yeah. What else can we talk about this game? I mean, everybody out there has already played the hell out of this. They probably listened to a few podcasts on this game. It's
Mario.
It's Mario. It's fun.
It is. And it's a simple game. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to the characters. The world that has stemmed from this game as far as the different iterations, the different Super Marios, the movies, the merge, the old cartoon. It's a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
So I do got to ask, outside of this Mario game, what Mario game is your favorite?
I'd have to say Mario 3.
Mario 3?
Is right up there. Now that being said, I haven't gotten real deep into some of the newer Mario games.
Sure.
Like you have Mario Odyssey and Mario Wonder. The one on the 64, I remember liking it back then.
The one where you jump into the pictures?
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked it back then, but I've tried to play that.
That one's a hard one to get back into.
Yeah.
I've tried to.
I mean, within the last year and a half. And it's like, do I like this?
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I'm not trying to use that weird ass controller. But that being said, I bought a weird ass controller to play it. Did they put that one on the Switch?
That one is on the Switch.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's probably why I went and bought the controller, is to play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, I struggled with getting back into that one, Super Mario 64. That was a challenge.
Yeah.
I think
Did you play it on the GameCube? Or not the GameCube? Well, yeah, there's the GameCube. Did you play it on the Game Boys?
I did not play it on the Game Boys. I did play it on the Nintendo 64. My cousin had one, and back then it was like the best thing ever. But then trying to replay it on the Switch was rough.
Yeah. You can only polish a turd so much.
That's for sure. I think my favorite Super Mario game, outside of the original 3, I guess you could say, is probably Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, and I've played quite a bit of that one.
I like that one a lot.
That was a good one.
That one is a good one.
Can't get comfortable. Dude, what else we got?
Gosh, I don't have a whole lot more for it. I mean, It's a great game. It's a fun game. It's started a whole world that has developed into a theme park, which I would love to go check out.
That's where you got to go for your honeymoon.
Screw
the cruise. Let's go to Mario Land.
I tried.
You're not trying hard enough.
I really pushed to go to Japan.
Ooh.
And do the Tokyo, the
Mario Kart thing.
Tokyo Mario Kart, and go to Nintendo World in Japan. And I don't know if I'd take it that far, but
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, if you're there, you might as well.
Well, I mean, I'm not tall enough to pull it off, but I'd love to be Waluigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you and I could maybe,
With his pimped out hat
with
and everything.
with our height, I think we're better off playing the shrunken version of Mario.
Yeah.
Not even
Well,
we can't even do the normal height.
that's not nice. We have friends that listen to this.
We do.
And you just gave them way more ammunition than they freaking need.
They have some good ones
Yes.
too.
Oh, they do. Yeah, no, I'll be Toad. That's who I get to be.
You get to be Toad.
For fuck's sake. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I love it.
Well, shoot. Let's go ahead and score this bad boy.
Sure.
We got our ranking thing right there for you.
We do. We got it pulled
Where
up.
do you think you're gonna hit?
It's tough, and maybe this is a logistics thing, because I would rate it 100%. Because in a lot of ways it is a game perfection. I don't feel the need to play it right now, but I do feel the need to play it again, and I will play it again.
Sure.
I know it's inevitable.
So you're sitting in the A's. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I'm-
You're dickering on the number.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 99.5.
99.5. Okay, so what took away the half a point?
I think it's just it's not a game that I feel like I have to play right now and that I have to play all the time, but it is something I know that I'm going to continue to play.
Right.
So I think that's the difference. Like, I have some games right now that are burning in the back of my mind that it's like, man, if I had time, I would be firing up the system to play it.
Sure.
Mario, I love it. It's just not one of those games.
Yeah. I use it as a palate cleanser.
It's a great palate cleanser.
And so for that, I think I am going to leave it at 100%.
Okay.
Because I was sitting there, I was trying to think of it before we started recording. I was trying to think of it while we were talking about the game. And the only reason that I could knock off points are for things that upset me because I'm not good enough.
So things that are a skill issue.
Yeah, it's a skill issue. It's not a game issue.
Skill issue.
And so I can't fault the game for that. And I do play this game quite a bit.
It is a fun game.
And like I said, I might only do a couple worlds and then be like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of the cool thing with the Switch. You can create a save.
Mhm.
What do they call that?
Save file.
Is it a save file?
Save file, save world.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. Maybe.
And then I can load it up later. The funny part is I'll be like, where am I at on this one?
Right, and then you have to start over anyways.
Well, pretty much do anyway. Because I like the first world quite a bit.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it at 100%
Okay.
for game perfection. I know that's not what Tommy would do, because he says there's no game perfection.
I disagree. There's perfect games.
Well, everyone has that opinion,
I suppose.
But 99.5, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You not even take a full point off?
No, I can't take a full point off. It's got to be a 99.
It's a good game.
It's a good game. And that's what I mean. It's really just if I had time to game right now, it's not the game I'm going to reach for.
No, I get that. I get that a lot. And that's why I have a Switch. It's I don't have a Switch 2 because I don't feel I need to play Mario games right now.
Right.
But I want to. The want is there.
The want is there.
But there are so many games. And there's so many Mario games.
There's
He's
a lot of
in
Mario games.
everything Nintendo.
He is. He's the face of Nintendo.
Oh, he totally is. They struck gold with him.
They really did. They really did.
Well, I got to ask before we get too far into closing, because I know we're right there.
Sure.
But we hit on the Super Nintendo
Mhm.
Mario package, the All-Stars package.
Yep.
And it has Super Mario Brothers. It has Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and then it has the Lost Levels,
Mhm.
which is Super Mario Brothers 2 in like Japan.
Right.
But us Americans, we're too weak. We're too soft.
guess. We're too soft.
I don't know what the.
We've dishonored our families one too many times.
I guess so. They gave us whatever the fuck they gave us, and it's so funny because we'll get to Super Mario Brothers 2 down the road.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't remember the name of the game, but they basically took a game, stripped the characters out, made them Mario characters, and shipped it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's not my question. My question for you is, out of that compilation, how would you rate the games? I mean, I can rate it. I can rate mine because I already know mine right out of the gate. But how would you rate yours?
That's tough.
Right? You want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
I think okay, so I can confidently say that out of those iterations, Super Mario 3 is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
That's the best one. I love it. I love the levels. I think that has my favorite ice level on it. I'll have to revisit that and see if I can get that thought straight.
Yeah.
But it's gonna go 3 and then the first one.
Yep.
And I guess the second one.
Do you?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't mind the lost level. It's fucking hard.
It is hard.
I'm not playing it on the Super Nintendo. I'll play it on the Switch because Homeboy needs a little
Needs
bit
to
of help.
rewind a little
Yeah,
bit.
a lot. I don't like the mechanics of number 2. And I don't know why I have such a problem with it.
I struggle with number 2 a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 kind of came out during that a weird transition time in games and how the mechanics worked and just everything that was happening with the technology. It just, had they waited until things caught up a little more, I think it could have been a great game.
Oh, yeah. No, it just needed more polish.
It definitely needed
And
more polish.
Nintendo is so good about polishing their games.
They do a very good
They
job.
rushed that one.
They did.
Although the best part of that whole game is little Luigi
Yeah.
when he jumps. Because when he's big, at least you can see his legs moving. It doesn't look like his legs are moving.
Right. He just is like,
He's naughty.
he's very naughty.
And we're going to leave it at that because if people want to know what we're talking about, because they don't know they know what we're talking about, right?
I think those who know.
Right.
Those who know. Yeah.
And the ones who don't, they're going to fire up Super Mario Brothers 2, and they're going to jump with little Luigi, and they're going to be like, "Oh my god!"
Maybe you'd be little Luigi in Japan.
Little Luigi would be Mario.
Oh.
I do like red.
You do like red.
It never used to be my color. Red's becoming my color.
And you're kind of naughty.
Kinda.
There's a reason they call him Nomeo.
You're going to start that shit, huh?
I saw your patch.
Yes.
I saw your new patches. Natalie was showing them to me when you were in the shower.
I know. I was looking for one in Sturgis, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. And then I don't remember if it was Tim or Lance sent me a picture. It was on a flannel shirt and big old gnome photo.
Love it.
And I'm like, oh, where the hell was that? And as much as I would love to have, I'm not driving back down there for it.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it.
And it's probably expensive enough they weren't going to buy it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have.
They could have.
They'd probably want reimbursement.
That'd be a long trip just to go get a flannel shirt. Worth it.
You know, I was trying to get into Dixon flannel down there.
Oh, I love Dixon flannel.
I don't have anything of theirs. I see
You don't have anything
I don't,
Dixon
and
flannel?
I'm seeing all of my friends wearing that shit. I'm like, oh, what is it? What do I not know?
Dixon flannel's great.
Because I have a couple flannel shirts, but they're the big, heavy, winter
Sure.
time ones. But
Sure.
they're wearing, the bamboo flannel things that are
all the
supposed to be,
different kinds.
light and breezy. And
Even I have some Dixon flannels.
oh, for fuck's sake,
You're gonna have to get on the bandwagon.
the line was around the block,
I bet it was.
and they would only let X amount of people in the store at a time.
I bet it was a long line.
And every time we go past either Jason or Cody, you gonna go get in line? Nope. How about now? Nope. And then there was like 10 people outside. And I almost went and got in line for that one, but we were on our way to go see Jason and Dave.
Oh,
And they were at the other end of the street.
sure.
And we were gonna go have a drink with them. And I was like, oh, I'll do it on our way back. And then it was right back to full bore. I was like, I can buy it online.
You can, and that's where
I
I've
just don't
got
want to pay
mine.
the shipping.
Well,
I'm kind of a cheap bastard.
the shipping's not that bad.
No, but then if you buy another one,
Then you get
you're
shipping for
$1
free.
short. You're gonna have to buy something else.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Now I gotta buy 3.
Well, maybe we can go in on an order together so we can get free shipping.
That's not the point. My thing was I wanted to try one to make sure I liked it.
You'll like it.
Before I know I will, but that's not the point. Like Bryce said the other day, he goes, "Man, you're old." I'm doing old people things.
Trying on flannel shirts.
Well, I said something about accountability yesterday, and he's like, "How old are you?" Yeah.
Well,
he's not wrong. made me feel old.
Good job, Bryce.
I know, right? All right, so we talked about the game.
We talked about the game.
We scored the game.
We've talked about other things besides the game.
Way too many things. We're going to have people saying, "Hey, shut the hell up. Just talk about the game."
We're going to get another thumbs down.
Oh, we'll get over it.
We'll get over it.
And if you don't like the podcast, I mean, you can leave any comments you want, but still give us 5 stars.
Oh yeah, we need the 5 stars.
We need the 5 stars. We whatnot.
Ratings 5 stars. Criticism in the comments.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, and we are gonna plug our Facebook page. So if you go to Game Over Play It Again podcast on Facebook, go ahead and join. And I don't think we need to approve anybody. I think you just kind of get in.
Yeah, and if you're one of the many people that we have sent invites to on our very long friends list and you haven't accepted it, accept it. Just
dang it.
Just like the damn page. Join the group. Let's get this rolling.
And then of course we're on YouTube. I don't have any gameplay of Super Mario Brothers. You guys all know the game. I could probably do that at some point, but with my schedule, it's not going to be anytime soon. Doing it on Twitch. I do have a Twitch account with the Game Over Play It Again.
Yeah, we got a Discord as well. If you'd like to join our Discord's discussions.
Actually, is that what my Twitch? I don't even know what my Twitch is anymore. The hell. All right, so now I got to go over to Twitch and make sure that is who I am.
And shout out to Dixon Flannel. We need to get Tom in here to join the Dixon Flannel family, even if he has to order it. And the shipping price, it really isn't that bad for what you get.
Well, no, I know. I'm a cheap bastard. You know this. All right. Well, I have the Game Over Play It Again logo, but my handle over there is Tantrum70. Because that's what I go under on my PlayStation.
Right.
So
right.
I didn't want to completely mislead everybody. But I do play over there when I can. Mm-hmm. It's just far and few in between. And I got 8 whole followers.
You do.
On Twitch.
You do.
Yay. Are you one of them?
I am one of them. And are your kids following you on Twitch?
Tommy does because he's a mediator.
Okay.
I don't. Well, hell, I don't know. Let's click on it.
And if you do follow Tom on Twitch, make sure you turn your push notifications on so you get alerts when he does go live. He likes it when you jump in, give him hell, participate in discussions while he's playing.
Tell him why he sucks at his games.
Call him as soon as he starts up his Twitch broadcast so it gets his phone ringing.
You're starting shit today.
I've done that a time or two.
I know you
unintentionally.
Have. Oh, no, there's a whole other story that goes with that. We don't need to make this episode any longer than we need to. Yeah, I don't know who my 8 followers are, but I got 8 of them.
You got 8 of them. It's a good start.
Won't tell me who they are.
Let's get that up to 10.
I know, right?
Need 2 more people.
2 more peoples. Oh, shoot, dude. We have got to put this thing to bed. We're going over our time limit.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's good to wrap it up, and we are gonna get a Patreon subscription going soon, and Tom is going to sing the Peaches song on that exclusive only content. So if you would like to subscribe and hear Tom sing that, we'll provide the link down below.
Nobody wants to fucking hear that.
I want to hear it.
Tough shit. I don't even want to hear it.
I really want to hear. I would subscribe to our Patreon to hear you sing the Peaches theme song.
Of course you would.
I would.
It's horrible.
You have to do it in your
horrible advertising.
Got to do it in
These
your
poor people are like, oh my god, I got to shut my freaking radio off. Oh, well, now he's gonna sing. Oh yeah, no, we're unsubscribing from this channel.
You got to do it in your best Jack Black voice,
right? And you come up with the weirdest shit.
Just comes out. It just happens.
All right, guys.
I got to think about what I would want as a listener.
All right. Well, we're gonna play something. We'll play some cool music. So because all the sound effects are great on this thing. We'll throw a couple sound effects in, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know Christopher has the pipe warp as one of his ringtones.
I love that.
I know, it's great. Everyone knows what it's from.
It's amazing.
So, yep, we'll get some music going, and we will talk to you in September.
Talk to you guys later.